హలో మేడం.
అక్క
ఆ,
ఇప్పుడు
అన్న.
వస్తుందా?
వినిపిస్తుందమ్మా, ఇప్పుడు
హలో.
వినిపిస్తుంది భువన.
హలో అక్క.
భువన వినిపిస్తుందిరా.
హలో.
హలో భువన. భువన. హలో భువన వస్తుంది. హలో.
వినిపిస్ వస్తుందా?
ఇప్పుడు వస్తుంది,
ఆ,
ఇప్పుడు వస్తుంది.
సరే.
ఓకే. గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్. Yesterday we discussed about Akbar's achievements and administration and his policies. Already discussed. Now, today we are going to discuss about Akbar's religious policies and Akbar's Rajput policies. Akbar made marriages relations with Rajput families. He married the Raja, eldest daughter of Raja Bihar, Biharimal of Jaipur, and thus the Jaipur family became attached to his emperor. uh, um, Attached to the emperor. Later on, the same came to be known as Jamami, and the and Prince Salim was born to his queen. Later on, in 1570, Akbar married the Rajput princess from Bikini and Jaisalmer prince Salim also married a Rajput princess, daughter of Raja Bhagwan Das, a brother of Jamani. Akbar treated his Rajput relatives as a member of the royal family and gave them high ranks in their administrative and army. Akbar had given employment to the Rajputs in his court. Rajputs were given the highest civil military posts. Raja Bhagwan Das, Man Singh, Thodarmal, Birbal, and well officers of high ranks from Rajput families. And another point, Akbar's religious policy. This religious policy initiated by Akbar was a definite break from the intolerant and anti-Hindu religious policy pursued by the Delhi Sultanate 1205 to 1526. After that, Sher Shah, a strict Orthodox Sunni Muslim in private life, but he Hindu treated his Hindu subjects well and thus set an example for Akbar to follow. Akbar, from his boyhood, a Variety of influences might have contributed to his broad mindedness. In matters of religion, his mother, Hamida Banu Begum, daughter of a Persian scholar, and his guardian, Bhairam Khan, were both Shias, and they taught him the lessons of tolerance. His tutor, Abdul Latif, initiated, initiated him into the great doctrine of universal toleration. Sheikh Mubarak and his two sons, Abul Fazil and Faizi, were his close friends, were Sufis by faith. Their society also influenced the religious faith of Akbar. Sufism contains in it element of Hindu Vedanta system. It was with Abul Fazl's support that Akbar started his new religious religion, the Din-e-Ilahi. Akbar got the Ramayana and Mahabharata and the Bhagavad Gita translated into Persian language because of his had uh, Hindu vibes. Hindu officers and friends must have influenced his religious views. Akbar got interested in the doctrines of various religion and was very much fond of religious discussions and debates. In 1575, he built the Ibadat Khana, house of worship at Fatehpur Sikri. Fatehpur Sikri, built by Akbar, where religious discussions and debates were held among the followers of different religions. These debates greatly influenced the religious views of Akbar. In 1575, he built the Ibadat Khana first for religious and philosophical discussions and debates pertaining to Islam. Even earlier, after his marriage in 1562 with Rajput ladies, and as a result of his beliefs in equal universal tolerance means universal tolerance. He boldly formulated the policy of encouraging his Hindu subjects. In 1563, he abolished tax on Hindu pilgrims, and 1564, the much hated jizya was abolished. And after that, in 1579, Akbar did an unusual thing. He preached in the mosque at Sikri and recited verses composed by Faizi, ending with the expression Allahu Akbar, meaning this meaning Akbar, either God is great or Akbar is God. In September that year, Akbar issued the infallibility decree, making the emperor supreme in religious matters, which made him. The result of all this was that in 1582, after his victorious return from Kabul, Akbar returns from Kabul. Akbar started his own religion called Deen-e-Ilahi, the divine faith. Deen-e-Ilahi means the divine faith. Abul Fajl was its high priest. In Deen-e-Ilahi, Akbar combined the good points of various religions. He takes from various religions uh, good points. He got good points. Hinduism, these religions, Hinduism, Islam, Zoroastrianism, and Christianity. The main doctrines of his religion were God is one and Akbar is his Khalifa. After that, Akbar did not use his power and prestige to convert anyone by compulsion into this religion. Akbar's aspiration of making the people of India, whether they are Hindus or Muslims, or any other creed, think that they belong to one country, one nation, one culture, and one people. Through the certain of a national religion, he, he tried to foster a national state and national unity of India. He follows many of um abolition of taxes, Filicrim taxes, and jizya. In 1563, Akbar removed the tax on Hindu pilgrims and in 1564 abolished the jizya. Jizya is a tax. Tax. Uh, this is a tax which every non-Muslim had to pay for practicing his own religion in a Muslim state. The feelings of the Hindus that they were foreigners in their own land began to lessen. The result of his policy that all Hindus, especially the Rajputs, who were a great military race, became devoted servants of the Mughal Empire and even fought against their own people on this side of Mughals, on the side of the Mughals. They became the sword, sword and shield of the Mughal Empire. Akbar's Rajput policy secured for four generations of Mughal emperors the services of some of the greatest captains and diplomats that the medieval India produced. When Aurangzeb changed this policy, the Hindus were estranged, and the Rajputs became his deadly enemies, and the empire began to decline. And Akbar follows, and also he also in implemented social reforms also. He implement Akbar some of the social reforms introduced in his administration, which shows his broad-mindedness. What were the implemented by uh, Akbar? What was the reforms implemented by Akbar? Uh, these are child marriages was prohibited and female infanticide was discouraged. And second one, remarriage of Hindu widows was legalized. And third one, efforts were made to stop the practice of sati, but this is completely successful, completely not successful in Akbar's time. But he opposed that practice sati. And fourth one, perfect religious liberty was granted in solving of the war, war prisoners and converting them to Islam was prohibited. The pilgrim tax and jizya were abolished, the former in 1563 and the latter in 1564. This, but this was no doubt, this had no doubt caused great loss to the treasury, but it strengthened the hates of the Hindus. And seventh one, the study of Sanskrit was encouraged. And eighth one, on certain specified days, the slaughters of animals was prohibited. These are the Akbar's uh, administration and religious policy, Rajput policy, and revenue system, and all the achievements of Akbar, very great administrator and emperor. Another point, another chapter, Jahangir and Jahangir to Aurangzeb, decline of Mughal Empire. After that, Jahangir, fourth, Jahangir to Aurangzeb, decline of Mughal Empire. In this lesson, in this unit, we have main important points. What was what Now we are discuss about these points. What which points? Early life of accession, rebellion of Khusro, exclusion of Guru Arjan Dev, marriage with Nur Jahan, introduction. Jahangir about his Jahangir in his life very change. When that time, so many changes occurred in his life. Uh, the big change, marriage with Nur Jahan. Nur Jahan's influence, and after that, Jahangir's campaigns and conquests. And another point, Jahangir's relations with the Europeans. First one, Portuguese, second one, English. And in his time, Khurram's rebellion also. Mahabat Khan's rebellion. And after that, another point, death of Jahangir and estimation. After the Jahangir, Shah Jahan, his accession, death of Mumtaz Mahal, famines, Deccan Wars, inauguration of Ahmednagar, submission, and another point, submission of Bijpur and Golconda. Another point, relation with Portuguese, seas of Hooghly, Central Asian policy, loss of Kandahar, War of Succession in 1657 to 58. And 4.4, second enthronement of Aurangzeb. Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, sorry. In uh, this lesson objectives. After the studying of this unit, we should be able to known as the accession of Jahangir and Shah Jahan, examine the conquest of Aurangzeb in India, discuss the Mughal emperor's relations with Europeans, explain the Nadir Shah and Ahmad Shah Abdali's conquest, describe the causes of the downfall of the Mughal Empire. Jahangir, Shah Jahan, and Aurangzeb ruled Mughal emperors and extended their empire. Jahangir's wife Nur Jahan entered into Mughal politics and maintained a group called Nur Jahan Junta. During this period, several revolts were started against the Mughals and Aurangzeb extended his empire in southern India. He fought against the Marathas, Bijapur, and Golconda. Sikh Gurus revolted against Jahangir and Aurangzeb. The Rajputs also started revolt against the Aurangzeb. First, we see what we discuss about Jahangir and his early life of Jahangir. Akbar's first two sons, Hassan and Hussein, died in infancy. His third son Salim. His name Nuruddin Jahangir was born of his first Rajput wife, Maryam as Jemani, the daughter of Raja Biharimal of Amber, on August 30, 1569. Akbar had secured the blessing of a famous Muslim holy man, Sheikh Salim Chishti. So, in honor of the saint, Jahangir was originally named as Salim. Salim's younger brothers, each from a different mother, Murad and uh, Dan, Dan, Daniel, were born in June 17, 1570 and September 5th, and Murad was born in June 1570 and September 1572, um, Daniel. Akbar had taken interest for the development of his sons in the field of education and military training. Akbar had taken Akbar had taken keen interest for the development of his sons in the field of education and military training. But his sons could not follow Akbar's principles and directions. They were addicted uh, to wine and women. Prince Murad died in May 1599, while Daniel died in April 1604. During the last phase of Akbar's rule, Salim revolted against his father and murdered Akbar's friend and great writer Abul Fazl. Akbar declared his intention to make Salim's son Khusro his successor. Salim surrendered to his father, who, who pardoned him and made him the heir appointment apparent 1604. Akbar died in 1605. Salim, as the only surviving son of Akbar, ascended the throne in the ascended the throne in the Agra fort on November 3rd, 1605, with the title of Nuruddin Muhammad Jahangir Pasha Ghazi. అదేంటి? So, at that time, after Jahangir ascended the throne, rebellion of it started um, rebellion of Khusro, 1606. Khusro was the eldest son of Jahangir. He was born at Lahore in August 6th, 1587. His mother was Manbar, daughter of Raja Bhagwan Das of Amber. Khusro was a handsome, sharp, intellect, enlightened, enlightened, and popular prince. He grew up under the affection and care of his grandfather Akbar. He grew up under the affection and care of his grandfather Akbar. He had active support of his uncle Raja Man Singh and father-in-law Mirza Aziz Khoka. The two notable courtiers of Akbar. When Akbar was died, both these nobles attempted to place Khusro on the throne in the place of Jahangir, but other nobles did not agree with them and they left their attempt. Khusro could not forget the dream of become the emperor, become the empire. He revolted against his father Jahangir. He left from the Agra fort on April 6th, 1606, and proceeded to Lahore via Delhi. He left the Ag- on the way of on the way he visited the tomb of Akbar at Shikindra. Shikindra. On the way to Lahore, he was joined by Abdur Rahim, Diwan of the province. Khusro appointed as his wazir. Khusro sought help from the Guru Arjan Singh. At that time, the Emperor Jahangir reached Punjab with a strong army. The royal force Khusro ran away to Kabul, but as he was crossing Chenab River near Wazirabad, he was captured and put in prison. Prince Khurram was in charge of the Deccan campaign. Before he marched to Deccan, his elder brother put under his personal custody. On March 1622, Khusro was killed by Prince Khurram. Execution of Guru Another point, execution of Guru Arjan Dev. The fifth Guru of Sikhs was Guru Arjan Dev. The Sikh Guru Arjan Dev blessed the revolt Prince Khusro. Guru Arjan then received the prince like his other devotees. The Sikh followers of Guru gave a sum of 5,000 rupees to the prince by way of help. But the revolt of Khusro seriously disturbed the relations of the Mughals with the Sikhs. Jahangir imposed a fine of rupees 2 lakhs on the Sikh Guru Arjan Dev, who blessed a straight criminal. He refused to pay the fine. Emperor Emperor tortured the Sikh Guru Guru was died in 1606. As a matter of fact, the spread of Guru Arjan Dev's religion and his popularity was the basic cause of Jahangir's hostility towards him. After that, another point, marriage with Nur Jahan. Nur Jahan's original name was Meherunisa. She was the daughter of Asmat Begum and Giyas Beg, a highly cultured and educated Persian lady. Nur Jahan had very refined tastes and an inventive brain. In 1594, Meher Unisa was married to Ali, Ali, Ali Kuli Beg. In 1599, Ali Kuli Beg was given the title of State Afghan by Prince Salim when he killed a tiger single-handed. After the death of Akbar, Prince Salim became the emperor and assumed the title of Jahangir. Jahangir appointed Sher Afghan Fauzdar of Burdwan. In 1606, Qutbuddin, Qutbuddin was appointed governor of Bengal in place of Rajman Singh. Sher Afghan was changed, changed char, in 1606. Qutbuddin Sher Afghan was charged of disloyalty to the emperor and was asked to present himself before the new governor. He attacked Qutbuddin with his sword and sword and killed him. But Qutbuddin followers killed the Sher Afghan. Meherunisa and Lady Ludley Begum, wife and daughter of the Sher Afghan, respectively duly sent to Agra. Maharunisa was appointed in the service of Salima Begum, widow of Akbar Jahangir Shah Maharunisa at the Nowroji festival in March 1611. He fell in love with her, married her in the same year. She was given the title of Nur Mahal, Light of Palace, and Nur Jahan, Light of the World. Nur Jahan means Light of the World. After that, Nur Jahan's influence. Another point when Nur Jahan increased her influence from the time of her marriage with the emperor. In 1613, she got the rank of Pasha Begum, or the first lady of the realm. realm. Uh, she became a power behind the throne. She began to participate actively in the state affairs and worked very hard in steering the deals of administration. She was ably assisted in the dis- dis- discharge of functions by her near and dear. Nur Jahan's mother, Asmat Begum, was an intelligent and sagac- sagacious by her sagacious counselor. Nur Jahan's father, Mirza Ghiazi Beg, enjoyed the title of Itmad Uddawla with a ma- mansab of 2000 chart and swag. Her brother Abdul Hassan was appointed Mir-e-Saman, master of the royal household, with cabinet rank. He was granted the title of Itikad Khan. After 3 years he honored with the title of Asaf Khan and personal mansab of 3,000 raised to 16,000 3,000 3,000 raised to 6,000. Prince Khurram, the third son of Jahangir, was married Arjuman Begum, better known as Mumtaz Mahal, in April 1612, daughter of, daughters of Asaf Khan. Then the prince became favorite of Nur Jahan and rapidly rose rose into prominence at the imperial court. Nur Jahan formed a clique of her own called Nur Jahan Junta. Nur Jahan, Asmat Begum, Hikmat Uddaula, and Prince Khurram were important members of the junta. In 1621, Ladli Begum, Nur Jahan's daughter by Sher Afghan, was married to Prince Sheriar. The prince was given rank of 8,000 Jath and 4,000 Savar, 4,000 Savar. This marriage brought about a change in power politics. After marriage of Ladli Begum, Nur Jahan decided that in place of Khurram, the next emperor should be her own son-in-law, Shahryar, who could be a puppet in her hands. Nur Jahan played active role in Mughal politics. Nur Jahan became powerless after the death of Jahangir. Shah Jahan settled a decent person on her, pension her. Shah Shah Jahan settled a decent pension on her, and she lived in Lahore. She lived for she like she lived for 18 years after the death of her husband in 1645. He died and was buried at Shadhar near Lahore. Few women in world's history have displayed such mad, masterful qualities of courage and statesmanship as this extraordinary woman. Another point after that, uh, Jahangir's campaigns and conquests. Rana Amar Singh of Mewar, son of the famous Rana Pratap Singh, refused to submit to Jahangir. The latter sent several ex- expeditions against him, but without success. At last, in 1614, Prince Khurram defeated him and he made his submission. Jahangir, however, treated Amar Singh very generously. Amar Singh was not compelled to attend the court in person. The Rana's son Karna, Amar Singh was not compelled to attend the court in person. The Rana's son Karan was appointed to high military commanded Mansa in the imperial army. Besides, Jahangir caused life size status of the Rana and his son to be set up under the audience window at Agra and thus honored them. Thus, Jahangir put an end to the Mughal Mewar hostility. He was very proud to this success because even Akbar had paid to bring this dynasty to its knees. In 1620, Prince Khurram conquered Kangra. Jahangir was very proud of this conquest. Very proud of this conquest also. Since Akbar failed to conquer this fort, Kandahar had been conquered by Akbar, but in 1622, Shah Abbas and the king of Iran recovered it, and the city was lost to the Mughal Empire. Ahmednagar, which had been conquered in 1600, de- declared its independence in 1610 under its able Abyssinian minister Malik Ambar. Jahangir sent Prince Khurram to annex the kingdom. Ahmednagar fell, but the Mughals could not establish their rule there. Another point, Jahangir's relation with the Europeans. First one, Portuguese. Uh, Mughal Emperor Jahangir maintained good relations with the Portuguese and English. European officials met Jahangir, given gifts and taken some assurance for the growth of trade in the Mughal Empire. First European country, Portuguese. Jahangir's relation with the Portuguese were good. To begin with, and they wielded considerable influence with the emperor. But this influence of the Portuguese did not last long. Be- last, did not last long because of an act of piracy of the Portuguese, and they lost grace with the emperor. This resulted in Jahangir bestowing his favors on, on the English. Next topic we will continue tomorrow by.